Hello, everyone. This is Amy of AJC Magic TV. I welcome you in this evening. Thank you all for joining. This evening, we will be having a giveaway. If you were on my stream or watched the replay from yesterday, I went to Grandpa Joe's candy shop and I decided that I would pick up some of the novelty type of candy and I'm going to give away a gift pack. Welcome in Donna Jaworski, Movie Mania Nick, Coaster Mom, Ian B. I hope you're feeling better. But welcome in Catherine Wilby. Welcome in. We'll wait for more people to get names. You can let me know in the chat if you like to be part of the drawing. But here is some of the candy that I picked up. It's just an assortment. You could share it with friends if there's something that's not in there that you don't like. But it is the ice cream cones with marshmallow. There are candy stick cigarettes. There is little gummy burgers and a hot dog. Also, little gummy circles. I know some people hard eat gummies, so I'll try to make a mixture. Also, the Tart and Tinies. And then a few other things that are in there. The caramels that people like. Pumpkin seeds. And then bottle caps. And sprees. And then also a wax mustache. A wax mustache. So I'll be taking everyone's name. About halfway through the stream, I will spin the wheel with your name on it. If you want to be a part of the drawing, just let me know in the chat. I see Catherine Wilby wants to. Donna Jaworski. Yeah, Donna, all your bacon food look delicious. But I will get your names down. I don't know if you like to be in it, Movie Mania Nick, or not, but let me know. And then I'll ask people as they come along. But you'll get this bag of candy. I'll get it out as soon as possible. That way it doesn't go. I don't think most of it would go bad, but I didn't put chocolate in for reasons of the heat, because you never know other people, whoever would get it if it's hot. Yes, Tim, I am giving away. Yesterday I went to Grandpa Joe's candy shop. I do have the video up. It was kind of a last minute stream. I'll get the link for you in case you haven't seen it. But we took a tour of Grandpa Joe's candy shop. They have two stores here in Pittsburgh. I think there's some other stores, but there are two that I go to. One is in Mount Lebanon, which is closer to my home, and then one is in downtown Pittsburgh, but they call it the Strip District area. And I know some people like, why do they call it the Strip District? And it is on a strip of land in Pittsburgh along the river. But I'm sure there are other connotations of what was all down there. But a lot of it was where the terminal buildings were. A lot of truckers would bring fruits and vegetables and groceries and various stuff there. Okay, no problem, Movie Mania Nick. But if you like to be in the drawing, let me know so I can put your name on the wheel. We'll do that a little bit later, see if anybody else comes in. But we're going to get started on trivia here in a moment. Okay. Okay, no problem. But we'll get started with trivia. We're doing decades trivia. And okay, no problem. Yeah, I didn't put your name down. But anybody that wants to be part of the candy stream, most of you, I know some of you were on the stream. Welcome in, John. Surf them. You can win this bag of assorted novelty candy. If you're interested, let me know. And then if you are the winner, make sure you send out your address to my Instagram, and then I can get that out to you as soon as possible. But we'll get started with trivia. And I will, yes, hashtag all the candy. And I did put the link into the chat from my stream yesterday from Grandpa Joe's. If you haven't already seen it, it's kind of a neat little store. They have novelty candy. They sell sodas, various sodas. In this area, they call it pop. I know people get on Jeff for that every once in a while, but in this area, they call it pop. So, yes, I have so far Catherine Wilby, Coaster Mom, Ian B, Donna Jaworski, Tennessee Bear, and I'll put John in there. Surf Bum. Yes, soda. Yeah, it depends on where I'm at, but sometimes I'll say it soda, other times I'll say pop. Most of the time, pop up here, but and when I'm in other places, I do adjust myself with that. Welcome in, Brittany M. Thank you for joining. But we'll go ahead and get started. Since we don't usually get to the 2000s or 2010s, we're going to start with a question from the 2010s. But we'll start with a question from the 2010s, and then whoever gets the question first will get to choose the next category. Welcome in, Mike88 NYC. Yes, just to mix it up, because I know some people, they get discouraged because we do have a lot of people that do like the 80s and grew up in the 80s. So that's why I'll try to mix it up, because I do have a mixture of people who like to answer the questions. Hello, Teresa. Hello, Mike88 NYC. Welcome in. So here we go with the questions from the 2010s. And here's a cruise ship in honor of the Wish. From the Wish christening today, and the first cruise that'll be going out here soon. Okay, here we go. I'm not sure if this really is. It's a 2010, but with the question, but a lot of you will probably get this. In 2011, a new memorial site in D.C. was built to honor this civil rights leader. In 2011, a new memorial site in Washington, D.C. was built to honor this civil rights leader. And we have our first three answers. It is Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. And Tennessee Bear was first. So Tim. Coaster Mom. And Movie Mania Nick. Movie Mania Nick. With Martin Luther King Jr. Okay, Tennessee Bear, you have the choice of picking the 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s for the next category. So let me know in the chat what you'd like to pick next. 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. Okay, we have our first 80s. That's the popular category. So here we go with the 1980s. Who wrote The Hunt for Red October? Who wrote The Hunt for Red October? Oh, no problem, Jill. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. Who wrote The Hunt for Red October? Yes, I'll explain here in a moment, Brian. And yep, it's not John Grisham, but that's a good guess. But I do see a correct answer in the chat. Welcome in, Candy Mom 15. Thank you for joining. And the correct answer is Tom Clancy. Tom Clancy. And Jill Watchbrick got it. She got it first. Jill Watchbrick. So congratulations, Jill. And Catherine Wilby with Tom Clancy. Okay, Jill. Hang on one moment while we have some people coming in. If you would like to be on your name on the wheel to win a bag of candy, yesterday I did a stream from Grandpa Joe's here in Pittsburgh. It is a candy store. It features old-fashioned candy and some smaller candies and novelties. And I'm giving away some of the different samples of novelty candies. If you like to be in it and be put on the wheel, let me know in the chat. So that way I can put your name on the wheel. And we'll be doing that drawing probably in the next 5-10 minutes. Yes, a bag of sugary delights. Isn't Tom Clancy the name Shep uses for books? No. Okay, so we have Brian K. Madsco. Welcome in, Madsco. Mike NYC, did you want to be your name on the drawing? I got Brittany M. Jill. Well, you can always give it to your grandkids, niece, or nephews. Or a neighbor. You never know. So, Mike NY88 NYC, would you like to be in the drawing? Okay. Candy Mom, are you interested? You could hand it out at Halloween too. Yes, that's true, Donna. You could hand it out at Halloween or some other event, maybe a birthday party or something. Candy Mom, are you interested for candy? I know if I lived in Florida, I'd be at the Disney Halloween party, get my free candy to hand out in the neighborhood. Okay. Let me know, Candy Mom, if you're interested. And also, Jill, let me know if you want to pick the 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. Okay, Jill would like the 80s. The 80s. Here we go. Yeah, it's probably a good secret there, Donna. They probably wouldn't dump all that candy at the end of the evening in the thing. That's why I know years ago when we would take the kids to go to the party, we usually went like at the beginning of our vacation, so we had snacks the rest of the trip because we'd had so much candy from there. And a lot of times we'd end up still taking some home. But here we go with the 80s. Neil Patrick Harris played this young doctor on TV in the 80s. Neil Patrick Harris played this young doctor on TV in the 80s. And it was one of my favorite shows. And we have our answer. It was Doogie Howser. Doogie Howser, MD. Oh, no problem. It's Joey's World. So Tennessee Bear gets it first. It's Joey's World. Donna Jaworski and Coaster Mom. And Coaster Mom. When they used to give them at the party on November 1st, that's when I like to go. Yeah, that's a good strategy there. And then you had it pretty much all year long. Doogie Howser, never watched it. Yeah, it was a pretty interesting show, pretty fun show. I watched it. I like that. Okay, and Tennessee Bear. You get to pick the next category. 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. Tennessee Bear. I like the show House. Yeah, that was pretty good. Did you want to try the 2000s Tennessee Bear? Not sure if that's what you're trying to say. Okay, the 2000s. The 2000s. Okay, here we go. And we'll be doing a giveaway here and shortly for everyone. But here we go with the 2000s. On this reality series, Bob Harper and Jillian Michaels helped overweight contestants improve their lives through diet and exercise. On this reality TV series, Bob Harper and Jillian Michaels helped overweight contestants improve their lives through diet and exercise. And the first person to get it is Donna Jaworski with Biggest Loser. Biggest Loser. Madsko. Coaster Mom and Tennessee Bear with The Biggest Loser. Okay, Donna, you get to pick the next category. The next category, the This and That Challenge Show. Yeah, I was waiting for someone to say that because I thought of that too. The Greatest Loser. Okay, Donna wants the 90s. The 90s. Okay, here we go with the 90s. I was the first child actor to make $1 million for a single movie for my girl in 1991. Who am I was the first child actor to make $1 million for a single movie for My Girl in 1991. Who am I? Ah, I still have time to write your answer. Now I want to watch the movie. Okay, if nobody else is going to answer, we have our answer. It is Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin. And we have Donna Jaworski. Where's Donna's name? Donna Jaworski, Coaster Mom, and Tennessee Bear with Macaulay Culkin. Good job, everyone. I know some of you do have to get going, so I will do the drawing. I will show once again. I know a couple of you had popped in. If you're interested, yesterday I went to Grandpa Joe's candy shop. I have some samples of candy. I will mail it out to you if you're interested. There's novelty candy. There's marshmallow ice cream cones, candy sticks, pumpkin seeds, bottle caps, gummies, and a few other things in there, caramels. And if you let me know in the chat if you haven't already wanting your name on there, and then I will read all the names to make sure that you want to be on the name wheel. And if you missed it, you got one more chance. But let me know in the chat. So far, I have Catherine Wilby, Coaster Mom, Ian B, Donna Jaworski, Tennessee Bear, Surf Bum, Brian K, Madsco, Brittany M, Jill Rochbrick, and Mike 88 NYC. There aren't any frogs in there, I hope. No, there's no frogs. I might end up going back and buying one of those frogs because you actually get 2 frogs in the tank, and it's really neat. But anybody else want to be in the drawing? Candy Mom, It's Joey's World. Yeah, that was a good guess though, Jill. With Anna Cholumsky, I believe her name was, or Chomsky. But that, you had a 50-50 chance on that one. And so Candy Mom and It's Joey's World. Do you want in the drawing? Because otherwise I'm going to go ahead and do the drawing. Or the candy. I know a lot of you are on diets or you don't really want the candy. That's okay. Okay. Wanting to eat something healthier. Okay. Next time I'll get the pickle chips or something for everyone. But Candy Mom, are you interested? Because you're the only one that's in the chat that didn't say yes or no. Just so I know, because I'm going to get ready to do the spinning of the wheel. And then we'll continue on with the trivia. But I have Catherine Wilby. Yeah, Keto Crisps. But Catherine Wilby, Coaster Mom, Ian B, Donna Jaworski, Tennessee Bear, Surf Bum, Brian K, Madsco, Brittany M, Jill Watchbrick, and Mike 88. Okay, and Candy Mom 15. Okay, last chance. If you are ninja watching, you can just put a thumbs up. Because otherwise, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel. I will eat keto cracks from. Yeah, I'll have to do a healthy stream one of these days. Okay, here we go. And if you win, please contact me on Instagram. It's under AJC Magic TV. If you don't have Instagram, I do have Twitter under the same thing, but Instagram's a lot easier. I can find you there, and it's easier to find me there also. But here we go. That way you guys can see who won. Hopefully. But Jill Watchbrick won. Jill Watchbrick. So, Jill, you are the winner. You can Instagram me and let me know your address, and I can get that sent out to you. And if you would like to choose someone else because you're not really sure you would like the candy, let me know also, and I can contact them. So, congratulations, Jill. You won the bag of candy. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Jill. And congratulations. Yeah, there's a lot of good variety in there of different things. So, way to go, Jill. Yeah. Especially if you're not used to winning stuff. So, congratulations. Okay, who got the answer correct first last time? I believe it was Donna Jaworski. So, Donna, you get to pick the category. The 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. I got to find my other cards that do the 60s, 70s also. But I'll have to look for those cards. I don't know what I did with the I'm playing fast and loose tonight. Okay. So the 2000s. It's Joey's world. You better get on your game or you're not going to get any 80s questions there. Here we go with the 2000s. In 2015, Trevor Noah took over the host of this show from Jon Stewart. I'm not winning this game, so glad I won the candy. In 2015, oh, wait a minute, she said 2000. Sorry, I messed up. But since we have people answering the question, then I will go with a 2000 question. So I messed up with that one. But we have Tennessee Bear. Welcome in, Avery. Tennessee Bear, Avery, Coaster Mom, and Movie Mania Nick. So Tennessee Bear got it first with the Daily Show, Avery, Coaster Mom, and Movie Mania Nick. Okay, here's the 2000 question that Donna asked for because I was looking at the wrong date. But here we go with the 2000 question. This lovely daytime talk show host is also a cover girl. This lovely daytime talk show host is also a cover girl. I'm not winning any category. I pick anyone else. Notice that. I'll go with the 50s for 200, Alex. It's actually not Tyra Banks. Hello, wonderful world of Walter, Irene, Mark, and Wally. Actually, this one, I think a lot of people will be surprised. This lovely daytime talk show host is also a cover girl, which is kind of weird. It's not Drew Barrymore. But a good answer. I'm sure you guys are in the the Disney blues, but you're going to be back in 2 weeks. So, or on the cruise at least in 2 weeks. Actually, it's not Kelly Ripa, Oprah Winfrey. I'm not sure if anybody will get it. Let's see. We do have an answer. Let me see where his name is. Oh, okay. Somebody did get the answer, and it was Wonderful World of Walter and Tennessee Bear with Ellen DeGeneres. Ellen DeGeneres. The answer is Amy. She is going to pay us $50 each for playing today. Yeah, right on. You need the money for your Disneyland trip, Garrett. Probably the gasoline. But we have Wonderful World of Walter and Tennessee Bear. And Tennessee Bear got it first with Ellen. So, Tennessee Bear, you can pick the next category. Yeah, that's the hard part, unpacking. Welcome in, Garrett. Welcome in, Irene and Mark. Okay, Tennessee Bears, the 90s. The 90s. Here we go for the 90s. In this 1997 film, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet fight for survival after their ocean liner hits an iceberg. In this 1997 film, Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet fight for survival after their ocean liner hits an iceberg. And we have our answer. It is Titanic. Titanic. So, Wonderful World of Walter was first. Madsko was second. Monarch Moments was third. And Jill Watchbrick was fourth. I actually didn't mind Leonardo making it. He was kind of annoying. Okay. Wonderful World of Walter. You can pick the 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. The categories are the 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. Wonderful World of Walter. Okay, the 2000s. 2000s. Here we go. Here we go. Who was the first host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the U.S.? Who was the first host of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in the U.S.? Yeah, I can think of a 2040 question. And we have our answer. We have our answer. It's Joey's World. It is Regis Philbin, but it's Joey's World. Avery, what's her name? Donna Jaworski and Coaster Mom. And Coaster Mom with Regis Philbin. Regis Philbin. And we're going to do the 80s. The 80s. Okay, here we go with the 80s. What happened to U.S. Olympic gold medal winning diver Greg Louganis that required stitches? I did a lot of work in the 80s. I was in high school or in school, going in middle and high school in the 80s. But what happened to U.S. Olympic gold medal winning diver Greg Louganis that required stitches? Okay, we have our answer. He hit his head on the diving board. He hit his head on the diving board. So we have Coaster Mom, It's Joey's World, Tennessee Bear, and Surf Bum. Surf Bum John. With he hit his head on the diving board. Or he actually saw Garrett and needed his eye stitched up. That's true. Okay, Coaster Mom. You got it first? You get to pick the category. 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. The 2010s. Welcome in, Surfer Girl. Thank you for joining. Surfer Girl 326. Welcome in. Here we go with the 2010s. Why 326, by the way? I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. This HGTV show stars Chip and Joanna Gaines. This HGTV show stars Chip and Joanna Gaines. What was their original show called? Chip and Joanna Gaines on HGTV show. What was their first show called? And we have our answer. It is Fixer Upper. Fixer Upper. So we have Avery. So Avery was first. It's Joey's World. Jill W. And Catherine Wilby. Catherine Wilby. Where's Catherine's name? Oh, was that the two who got divorced? Yes. And the people that did the Flip show divorced also. I can't remember what their names were, but they divorced also. The people that did the Flip show. Flip or Flop or something it was called. And the Flip or Flop people were out in California, Monarch Moments. They were all over the place in California. Okay, Avery, you get to pick the category. The 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. Okay, sticking with the 2010s. Yes, that's who it was. The Almuskas. Oh, I gotta switch again. Hello, Dave. Adventures by D. Welcome in. Avery is here. No, you can't bow out. You guys are all. You're ahead right now, Tennessee Bear. You're still ahead. I knew that, but not the name of the show. So stick around, Tennessee Bear. You're ahead right now. But here we go with the category. In 2019, this Jonas brother married the actress who played Sansa Stark on Game of Thrones. In 2019, this Jonas brother married the actress who played Sansa Stark on Game of Thrones. And we have our answer. It is Joe. It is Joe. So Avery, Jill, Coaster Mom, Catherine Wilby. Coaster Mom and Catherine Wilby. And what did Garrett say? What's a Jonas brother? Gonna have 1/3 credit. Okay, Avery. You get to pick the next category. 2000s. The 2000s. Okay. Here we go with the 2000s. Oh, you're welcome. I figure today was the christening of the Disney Wish. I hope to go on it one day here. Here we go. Hit singles for this rapper in 2000 included Gold Digger, Stranger, and Heartless. Hit singles for this rapper in the 2000s include Gold Digger, Stranger, and Heartless. And we have our answer. It is Kanye West. Kanye West. So we have Avery, Coaster Mom, Adventures by D, It's Joey's World, he's known as Yee nowadays. That's funny. I know Avery wants some 80s. Oh, geez, I thought Avery was working on his PhD. Okay, Avery, you get to pick the next category again. I'm going to go with the 80s. Okay, get ready. It's Joey's World. Get ready for the typing. Here we go. What happened in Germany in November of '89 that symbolically marked the end of the Cold War? What happened in Germany in November of '89 that symbolically marked the end of the Cold War? And we have our answer. The Berlin Wall fell. The Berlin Wall fell. So we have Avery, Monarch Moments, Coaster Mom, and Tennessee Bear. Tennessee Bear. I actually have a piece of the Berlin Wall. I was able to get a piece of that whenever they had them. So I actually have a piece somewhere in our house. I think it's in our one cabinet, but the piece of the Berlin Wall in a little bag and everything. Okay, Avery. When did I come over from the other side? You mean in East Germany, you mean? Okay, he's going back to the 2000s. Okay, here we go. Jeff got me the beer stein with the piece of the wall on top. Yeah, they sold that in the Germany pavilion. Yeah, I got mine way back when the wall actually was down. Oh, wow, that'd be cool. Yeah, I'm a big history person. That's the one thing. Oh, wow, that's interesting, Candy Mom. That's an interesting fact. Okay, here we go. 2000s. This singer's Holla Back Girl was the most downloaded song of 2005. I have a dust covers 65-year-old body. This singer's Holla Back Girl was the most downloaded song of 2005. And we have our answer. It is Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani. So Avery, Coaster Mom, Donna Jaworski, and Jill. Donna Jaworski and Jill. I could see her face, but not her name. Yeah, that's the thing whenever a lot of those things. Okay, Avery. The 90s. Okay. The 90s. Here we go with the 90s. This TV anchorman wrote the best selling book, The Greatest Generation, in 1994. I was with her, Garrett, but not in the video. This TV anchorman wrote the best selling book, The Greatest Generation, in 1994. And we have our answer. It is Tom Brokaw. Tom Brokaw. So, Coaster Mom, Donna Jaworski, Avery, and it's Joey's World. It's Joey's World with Tom Brokaw. Oh man, Tim, you made me miss this question. I'll pay attention, Garrett. Okay, Coaster Mom. She is going with the 80s. Coaster Mom is going with the 80s. Well, we'll see if you get this one. What soul singer was shot and killed by his own father in 1984? What soul singer was shot and killed by his own father in 1984? And we have our answer. It is Marvin Gaye. Marvin Gaye. So, Coaster Mom, Monarch Moments, Donna Jaworski, and Avery. And Avery. Good job, everyone. Good. That's the only thing when you can't type on the thing there. Okay, Coaster Mom. I never knew that about him. So sad. Yes, that is very sad. Okay, she's going to go with the 90s. The 90s. No, I did that one. Okay, here we go with the 90s. For a time, this former daytime talk show host was mayor of Cincinnati. For a time, this former daytime talk show host was the mayor of Cincinnati. And he actually had a crazy daytime talk show. And we have our answer. It is Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer. So we have Avery, Coaster Mom, Donna Jaworski, and Catherine Wilby with Jerry Springer. Okay, Tennessee Bear, have a good dinner. You had 9 points this evening, Tennessee Bear Tim. So congratulations on the 9 points. Oh man, I knew that he was a. But have a great evening, Tim. Yeah, he had a crazy show. Okay, here we go for 2010s. I know if this Our Dreams Chef was here, he could get this question. What is the name of the K-pop group whose members are Jin, Sugar, J-Hope, RM, Jimin, V, and Jungkook? What is the name of the K-pop group? And we have our answer. BTS. BTS. And I probably gave it away for some people because I said that about Jeff. But he would have gotten that question if he was here. So Monarch Moments, Coaster Mom, Donna Jaworski, and Avery. Good job, everyone. Have a good night, Catherine Wilby. Unless you're saying goodbye to Tim. They broke up. Okay. Did not know that. Jeff gives everyone a half point. Yeah, I should because I know like Mike NYC, he's been working hard at trying to get a point, so I will give him a point because he got it. Mike 88 NYC and Jill and Brittany. Brittany's been working hard at trying to get a point. No clue. Jeff with the assist. Bluey would be the other answer. True. Yeah, wait until he gets his Bluey shoes if he actually ordered them. Somebody probably bought them for him. Okay, let's see who got it first. Oh, Garrett, you get to pick the next category. Garrett gets to pick the next category. 80s, 90s, 2000s, or 2010s. Okay, the 80s. The 80s. Yeah, actually, Garrett has 4 points this evening. 4 points. Pioneer times. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Get your fingers ready. I was like, what is Amy talking about? I picked the category. Here we go. This 1983 Francis Ford Coppola film had a character named Pony Boy Curtis. This 1983 Francis Ford Coppola film had a character named Pony Boy Curtis. And we have our answer. It was The Outsiders. The Outsiders. So Monarch Moments. It's Joey's World. Avery and Donna Jaworski with The Outsiders. Or is that Dana? It is The Outsiders. That's actually one of my favorite movies. That's one of my favorite movies. I really enjoyed that movie. Okay, Monarch Moments. Yeah, I think you better, Garrett. That'll be your Disneyland money if you win the lotto. Okay, Garrett, what category? Okay, he's sticking with the 80s. The 80s. Here we go. What were the baggy, ripstop nylon trousers that were popular in the early 80s called? What were the baggy, ripstop nylon trousers that were popular in the early 80s called? And we have our answer. It is parachute pants. Parachute pants. So it's Joey's World, Coaster Mom, Monarch Moments, and Movie Mania Nick. Movie Mania Nick. Good job, everyone. Yeah, MC Hammer Pants. Okay, we will do 2 more questions because it's getting close to 7 o'clock. I believe the Disney Nerd Herders are going live at 7 o'clock. At 8 p.m., The Adventures of PJJ Escapades, Joe S. and Friends. Welcome in, Top Cat, no problem, but welcome in. Also, at 9 p.m., the This and That Crew. And I'm not sure if Monarch Moments is going live this evening, usually between 9 and 9:30 or 10 o'clock. If not, make sure your notification bell and you're subscribed to Monarch Moments because I believe they are heading south to Disneyland this weekend. So you never know when they'll go live. And it's always neat to see Disneyland. So also thank Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com. So go check out Dean of the Live Place or the Live Place. I know sometimes he puts out videos and shows also under the Live Place. We are not going live tonight. Okay, no Monarch Moments. So you have the This and That Crew. You have Joy S at 8 p.m. Also the D&G Explorers if you like cruising. And 7 p.m. And I think they might be live now is the Disney Nerd Herders. And I think there's a couple other people that are streaming in the parks this evening also. So you can always check out that. Thank you, Avery. Yeah, believe me, Garrett, I would love to do that. Except I'd be only getting to see you outside the parks because it's probably filled with the reservations. Okay, Garrett, you get to pick the category. Or no, actually, it's Joey's World. It's Joey's World gets to pick the next category. And then we have one more question after this. But it's Joey's World. The 80s. You can pass for Hannah. Yeah, probably, because she's probably about just as tall as I am. Or she might even be taller than me. Okay, here we go with the 80s. R&B group Belle Biv DeVoe was formed by 3 members of what disbanded 80s group? R&B group Belle Biv DeVoe was formed by 3 members of what disbanded 80s group? Oh my, Garrett is hot tonight. But he got the answer correct first. New edition. New edition. So Monarch Moments. You must be blocking It's Joey's World tonight there, Garrett. Coaster Mom. Avery. Movie Mania Nick. And Donna Jaworski with New Edition. Okay, Garrett, you get to pick the final question this evening. The final question. Garrett is finally paying attention tonight. Yes. Yes, and you do need to go buy that lottery ticket, Garrett. So you get to pick the final question, Garrett. 80s. The 80s. Okay, we shall see if you can get this one. In the original Ghostbusters movie, what was the marshmallow brand whose mascot became a giant monster? In the original Ghostbuster movie, what was the marshmallow brand whose mascot became a giant monster? And we have our answer. It is the Stay Puft Marshmallow. Stay Puft Marshmallow. So it's Joey's World. Monarch Moments. Avery. And Coaster Mom. The Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. So, we actually have a new reigning champion this week. A new reigning champion. Coaster Mom with 17 is our winner this evening. Coaster Mom with 17. Our second place winner is Avery with 14 points. Avery with 14. Donna Jaworski was third place with 11 points. So first place was Coaster Mom, second place Avery, Donna Jaworski, third place. Tennessee Bear had 9 points. Movie Mania Nick 5 points. Joe Watchbrick 5 points. Catherine Wilby 5 points. It's Joey's World 8 points. Madsco 3 points. Wonderful World of Walter 2 points. Monarch Moments 8 points. And then we have 1 point for Surf Bomb John at Adventures by D, Mike 88 NYC, and Brittany M. Congratulations, everyone, this evening. And congratulations, Coaster Mom. Yeah, you got third place, Donna. Plus, hey, you all beat Jeff. Although Garrett, he got the most points I've ever seen Garrett ever get, 8 points. Someday the prize will be mine. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to do a California stream, all kinds of questions for California. So great job, everyone. Congratulations to Jill for winning um, the candy basket or the candy bag. We'll get that sent out to you as soon as possible. And yes, that's true. You're all winners when you beat out Jeff. So congratulations, everyone. Have a great evening and let the adventures begin. Make sure you keep that notification bell rung. You never know when we go live. I hope you have a safe and happy 4th of July weekend, because some of you, you might be away and everything, or different fireworks shows, because I know I'm going to a few fireworks shows throughout the weekend. I may go live, so you never know. So make sure you hit that notification bell. So have a great holiday weekend and be safe and let the adventures begin, everyone. Good night, and I will see you all in the chats. Bye, everyone.